Good morning. I'm in my city boots. Here there is like some pine trees and it's like a place where people they can go to enjoy the nature, the life, relax. I didn't go so much inside because it's a raining day. It's not so good day, so I didn't want to get so much water. And also here they are polishing the boot, so it's full of free trees and piece of boots that I can use for the test. So what we're gonna do today? First of all, I will make my chocolate because I didn't make breakfast and I need something hot to put it into my belly. About this knife that we will gonna see today, it is a knife that I want to use for a challenge with the MORA knives. For sure, MORA is one of the most cheapest knife in the world if we want to talk about bushcraft knives, but they use just some stainless steel, like not cheap quality, because the quality is not so bad. It keeps the grain really fine, so the cutting edge will be pretty close to the carbon steel. But for me, bushcraft, it's made by carbon steel. And this one is the knife I will gonna show you today. This is BUK-5. It's my answer to the MORA. It is a little bit more thick, high as the spine. The longness, it's around 12 centimeters, 13 maybe. And the handle, like always, I do 13 centimeters because I like to have more room for my hand. Let's go to talk about the steel, because the steel is it is what makes the difference of this knife, in my opinion. This is 3 laminated steel with white paper steel in the core. So Japanese steel, it's one of the most unbelievable steel if you want to talk about cutting quality, if you want to talk about carving, if you want to talk about all the things you can do with the boot. But I will gonna surprise you how much it is tough anyway as a steel if you start to buttoning, just because it's laminated. Let's go to see what can be, and let's go to drink my chocolate. Oh guys, so the test was almost failed. No, so that is the situation. The knife is working good, it's cutting well, fantastic, really awesome, just as I suppose, but I wanted to risk, because if you want to make a good quality knives, you must to test. So definitely this knife, this steel will be useful for bushcraft, but I must to change the grind of the tip right here. I must to go straight to the tip to leave it the lamination outside to cover the tip. As you can see, when I did the tip stress on the bench, the tip cracked. It doesn't surprise me so much, because white steel, it is not made to have this kind of stress. Me, I wanted to overuse, because it's clear that in a bushcraft situation, in this kind of environment, you will gonna use the tip. So in somehow we must to have a chance to do something with the tip. So actually it's broken, but doesn't kill me this. I will gonna make the next version next time with different kind of grind on the bevel. Let's go to check how is the cutting edge. Of course, I did not like crazy work, but the steel is still cutting good. Let's make again this kind of work right here, that it's working a nice well always, because remember guys, you always have your leather strap in your sheath. That's why in bushcraft I like to have leather sheath and not kydex sheath, for this shit reason. And this cutting also better, it's come back like in the beginning. I wanted to show you also the spine, it doesn't bend at all after buttoning, not bad. White steel, I still think is the best steel for carving. That's the reason why Japanese use steel for the cutting tool. If you don't have any strange idea to force your knife as a hell into the wood, like with tip stress or stuff like that, this knife, it can be amazing. So guys, that's all. Make a like if you like a video, share my video in some friends page or whatever, Stay tuned and see you to the next video. Bye bye.